EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 33, yellow, check, Fury. Set.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Dante Thornton was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Blue striker. Ready. Yellow, 20 cluster, 6. Smash, red. Set.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Smash. Black, 95. Ready.
The run right here, and it's Genty. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Black 40. Hut, hut.
Once again, it's Genty. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
It's a gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
Okay, break. Set. 45, white. Cut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to hold up. Blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
30-yard line.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down.
Third down.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Naimi Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? He takes off. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Willis now to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, as we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
That'll be intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent.
Try again. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Las Vegas.
Sudden change, so you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Ready, set.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Hut, hut.
Here's Genty. And he'll get into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That touchdown. Number 11 on Canterbury on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders are out to a 10-0 lead.
Raiders 10, Dolphins nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break! Come on.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
60 Vikings, 19 Lions.
We are through one. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. And they've got 2nd and long, 2nd and 14.
Ready, ready. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go now. Come 19, 19 Charger, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Willis now to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
79 Broncos.
Throwing, Willis. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big-time play for the Dolphins.
First down.
59 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Okay, break.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Mark down the 6.
So they try to throw a little bit of curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest gain.
Looking for a C, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half.
To the goal line and in.
Willis is back.
Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Miami.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return is Dante Thornton. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, drill green. 60, needle blue. Set, huh?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards.
These two got it going on. 19 on that connection and another first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Big red, yellow, smash, red, slide blue. Set, go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ultra, ultra. 10 black, hut, hut.
A handoff, running left is Genty. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's a design run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Vegas. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Raiders 17, Dolphins 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Ready.
That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. First and 10.
Ready?
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup there of 13. First down, Miami.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
This one caught by Waller. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
60 Bobcats. Let's go now. Panther 11.
Here's Willis. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Dolphins are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return is Thornton. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready. Green, Jack 50. Green. Eagle blue.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. If I'm pitching at the backfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, set. 45, white. Claws red. Black ultra. Smash red. Black chop. Blue striker. Set, huh?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Rolling right. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
White. Set.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. His 4th TD grab of the season. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Raiders move out to a 24-10 lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Willis to throw. With the middle. That one caught by Watson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
Willis. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
Here we go.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
We typically see the big guys up front like make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Ready? Pass to 60. Pass 18. Tight end.
To throw, here's Willis. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is. And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Steel blue. Steel black. Yellow, blue. Hey, tackle ball. White. Flag blue. Drill green. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Vegas.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. Little center, second down.
pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ready,
at the 15-yard line.
Check, smash. Set, ready, set, go.
Keep it on the ground with Gentry. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Hey, check mega. Ready?
Now this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the jump.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achek. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the catch.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Second and 10.
70 Rangers. Come on, come on. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Come 19, come 19. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing is Willis. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First down, Miami.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing, Willis. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Devon Achek. And he will go all the way. Devon Achek. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Raiders 31, Dolphins 17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it, I am. Somebody gotta do it, I say G. Watch it, do it. He's a vibe outside, all from the music. Hey, turn his TV off. Ain't with my type activity, and don't you get involved.
Here, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. It's caught! And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and You always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Bronco, Buffalo 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw is Willis. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
69, Panther 6, 18, Lateral, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now Willis. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd down and 3.
Viking 18.
Willis now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
19 tight, 19, let's go now. Tap 50, tap 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in. But that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
At the 46-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It's 3rd down.
It is 3rd and long.
Cut 19. 70 red. 70 Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
The man in motion is Watson. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
70 Timberwolves, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing Willis. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Ready?
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Now he'll run. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Vegas. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much a close score.
Raiders 45, Dolphins 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Here's a design run. Into space. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Miami. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Here's Bates for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is taken in left side by Fortnite.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Now he'll run it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. A nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
The defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Number 89, Brock Bowers. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
Grill green. Needle blue. Black ultra. Red cycle.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40s.
It's a turnover on downs.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
In motion, it's Waddle. The RPO, that one is complete. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO and not connect. They'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down right at
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the run to the right. Taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Red, yellow, 10 black, Needle blue, 6 mega. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now it's gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Crack all 80. Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now he's free at the 35. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Now Willis and his offense preparing to go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
And he will get the score, cutting the lead down to 13.
Dolphins 39.
I love a quarterback draw. It has to be timed and run at the right moment. You can't get reckless with it. But, man, they're thinking pass. You've got them all spread out. The patience to sell the pass, allow everybody to get deep into their drops. And the quarterback just simply takes it up the middle for an easy 2 points.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Blue striker. Let's go now. Black 40. Green jacket.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Las Vegas, first down.
On the ready.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Strike blue. Steel, black. Fury, yellow. Claws, red. Set.
He'll look to throw. That's left side to Tucker. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
A gain of 19
About
yards.
19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Here we go. Blue, 32. White. Set.
Back to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Set. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Out to his right. He keeps it himself.
That's a smart play. Second downs, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Ready, set.
This one all but over. Here's third down.
Ready.
They'll run with Genty. And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
The two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Raiders 58, Dolphins 39.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Bronco 80.
Willis to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 6, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
Here's Willis. That one into his feet. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Raiders will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Take over first and 10.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Let's go. Black shot, 33, yellow. Green jack. Shoot, yellow.
Here we go. One final play. He'll air it out down the middle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.